If you're an Amazon seller looking to maximize your profits, you cannot miss this video. This product and market research tool by Seller Sprite is your key to uncovering the insights that every Amazon FBA seller needs to know before they buy up a ton of inventory and jump into a new product category. So get ready to learn about a tool that can help you find product opportunities and avoid investing in the wrong products. In this video, we're gonna dive deep into Seller Sprite's insanely helpful market research tool and how this data can completely revolutionize your growth strategy. But before we jump into the video, let me start by first telling you who I am in 45 seconds and how we can help you scale your Amazon business. Okay, so real quick, if you don't know me, my name is Ian Smith and I own an Amazon creative agency called Evolve Media Agency. At EMA, we completely revamp Amazon listings by doing top-tier product photo and video shoots that greatly increase PPC ad performance by simply boosting the product detail page's conversion rate. We write listing copy, create user-generated content, and create video ads for Amazon PPC and TikTok. We also build out brand story sections, Amazon storefronts, and create off-Amazon marketing funnels. If you want free access to our Amazon listing checklist, go to amzchecklist.com, and to view our pricing, portfolio, and get a free listing audit, then book a free consulting call by going to amzchecklist.com. So now let's carry on with the video. All right, so just a heads up, Seller Sprite did sponsor this video and is allowing me to offer my audience an exclusive discount that will save you $30 per month when you use promo code EVOLVE68. So if this tool looks like something you want to use, then please be sure to use the promo code EVOLVE68 to help support my YouTube channel. Now, let's take a look at the goldmine of insights that the market research tool by Seller Sprite offers Amazon FBA sellers. So let me share my screen and show you exactly what I'm talking about. All right, so now you should be able to see my screen, and as you can see, we are logged into the Seller Sprite account. Now to get to this market research section right here, you're gonna hit Tools. It's gonna have this drop down. You're gonna click on Market Research right there, and then it's going to show you this page right here. Now, as you can see, there are different marketplaces that this tool works with, but I'm gonna be just using the United States. Obviously, majority of sellers are in that market right now. Select the month, and you can choose different months. I'm just gonna leave it on the past 30 days. New product definition, we're just gonna leave that at published within 6 months. And then the listings sample size shows the top 100. So just know that when you're looking at this data, you're looking at the top 100, and then they'll pull out the top 10 listings so you can actually see data from the top 100 and the top 10. And then number of listings, we're just gonna show top 10 as well, but you can change this. We're just gonna leave it at top 10. And I love doing a lot of product photo shoots in the kitchen space. So for the category, I'm just gonna type in kitchen. And I personally love a lot of kitchen gadgets. So I'm just gonna type in, just go with this utensils and gadgets right here. Now, as you can see, it's not the largest category, this is the number of products in there, but it gives me a good amount of data, 72,000 products in there. So I'm gonna click that, and then I'm gonna click on search now. Now, as you can see, it gives me all these different subcategories inside of it. So if you hover over, let's say this ice cube molds and trays, you can already see a quick little preview into what are those top 10 ranking products within that subcategory. So you can just easily see, number one, if we click on that, it's gonna open up their Amazon listing. Easy peasy to just link right over to their Amazon listing and see exactly, what that product listing looks like and all that. So I'm gonna go back, and so let's just continue on with this ice cube molds and trays then. The sample size, as you can see here, products are 100, brands are 73, and there are 55 total sellers. If you hover over any of these like question marks, you'll be able to get a full breakdown as to like what the sample size is and like what these numbers really mean. In this column right here, you can see monthly units sold. So in this subcategory, 350,000 monthly units are being sold. Average monthly units sold by the top listings. So this number right here, 3,500, is gonna be out of your top 100. If I hover over here, it kind of shows you. The upper number represents the average monthly units sold with the top 100 samples that were chosen, and then the lower number is going to be the top 10 that were chosen. So as you can see, the average monthly units across 100 is 3,500 units, and then across the top 10 is 14,000. So as you can see, the top 10 sellers are selling way more than the average of the top 100. So kind of gives you an idea of like, is it worth it to try to get and work hard to get into that top 10 because your monthly units sold could be around that number. All right, next column is going to be average monthly revenue for the top listings. Now, average monthly revenue is $53,000 for the top 100, and then for the top 10, $1,000 in monthly revenue is where they're at. Average number of ratings and average rating. So 4,500, we'll just call it, for the average number of ratings, and then the average rating is 4.4. If we hover over that, it's gonna show you top 100 listings, average number is gonna be 4,500 ratings, which is a lot of ratings, as that is the average. You know, that may be a little bit of a red flag for you to be like, wow, the top 100 sellers already have 4,500 ratings and reviews and stuff, so that's pretty hard to get to that number. It would take a long time. So maybe this is a category that you don't go into because it's already saturated with established sellers. But hey, just some good insights for you to see what product categories to choose when you're trying to develop a product category and then develop an actual product to launch and sell. Average BSR for the top listings. Now, like I said before, the little question mark is going to show you that the upper number represents 100, the lower number represents the average BSR for the 10 chosen listings. So as you can see, average BSR is 7,800, and then for the top 10, it is 381. Average sellers, average price. So there are, let's hover over this one. Average number of sellers in the sample chosen, and the average price in the sample chosen is about 15 bucks, 14 bucks. Fulfillment, how many of them are doing Amazon FBA? Fulfilled by merchant, obviously we already know you wanna be in the FBA. All right, so you can definitely jump in here and figure out all these different things that these columns mean. It's really cool information. One of my favorites is the return rate in the average category. You can see here 3% is the average return rate for this subcategory, 3% there, almost 3% there. Higher return rate for choppers, it looks like, at a 4.5%, and then a higher return rate for cutting boards at around a 4.5% as well. All right, so you already get some really good data on the subcategory from those columns, but now you can click on these little icons right here. You can add to your list, you can view product list and really see a full breakdown on those products instead of just the little hover over feature right there. So now I'm gonna click on the view market analysis report. So more of the data points you can see here are like the brands and sellers, you know, a lot of the stuff from the previous page, average price. This chart right here shows you a different way of looking at it, as well as adding in some more data. You can see the top 10's average revenue for the past 30 days is around 200,000. You can see here that the top 10 sellers have on average a total of 9,100 ratings on their products. So this is definitely a very competitive product category right here. So a lot of data right there. And then if you scroll down even more data, you can start to see different charts of market demand in trends and really see how the demand has changed over time, market sales trends. Now you can see this goes all the way back to 2021, July 2021. You can see the actual sales. This chart is really cool because it shows you how the sales are going to vary. Like right here, you can see Q4, you know, October, November, December, sales went up into a peak. And then over here, it looks like the summertime, sales went up into a peak. And then again, obviously in Q4, sales went up. So you can kind of see how sales are trending as far as units sold. As you can see, there are 340,000 units. And then the revenue was about 5.5 million on that. So that's a cool data point. Right here, you can see listing concentration. So this is gonna actually show you unique ASINs if you hover over these different sellers right here. It's gonna show you the ranking, the ASIN, the brand, fulfillment, the price, monthly sales, 20,800 right there, monthly revenue, 270,000. They're doing $270,000 a month just on some ice cube containers, which is just crazy to me. So you can really see on an individual ASIN level which sellers are doing the best and, you know, how you can compete with them and really figure out if there's any kind of room for you to enter this product category. So this top chart is the listing concentration. This bottom chart right here is the brand concentration, and you can see which brands are really the ones that are owning this product category right here. You can then click on this to see the actual product list of which products they are actually offering. Just quick and easily be able to see, you know, that's actually a cool product right there. I like the little ice balls for some cocktails and drinks and stuff like that. But you can easily see the products that the top brands are selling. So it just kind of serves you that information really quick and easy, really makes it easy for you. Seller concentration right here. Now right next to the question marks up here is a little video icon that can give you a little tutorial video. You can click on that and then it'll open a little tutorial video to easily be able to see more into that specific chart if you're not really understanding it from the little question mark. So really explanatory, really easy to play around with this platform and get a lot of data from to figure out out, is this product category a good one? Is it too saturated with a whole lot of sellers? Is it gonna be a little bit too hard to enter? You can really get a good idea of the different sellers. Now this chart right here is really cool because you can see the origin of the seller and you can see, am I competing with a lot of sellers that are based out of America or in China, Singapore, Denmark? That'll kind of give you an idea of where they're gonna be at pricing versus where you can be at pricing. If there's a lot more people out of America than there is China, then maybe there's a price opportunity where you can maybe undercut some of the American sellers because you know that their margins are gonna be a little bit smaller because it's more expensive to, ship out of America. Now this just tells you the actual origin of the seller. It doesn't necessarily tell you where they're getting their products. So, take it for what it is, but it just kind of gives you a little bit more insights that may help out. And before I show you this other section showing actual individual ASINs, just real quick, I'm gonna go over these last couple charts so you can see product supply and demand trends. Right here, you can see average return rate again. So this section right here, launch time, tells you how long ago the products that are winning and selling the most, how long ago they were actually launched. So that's a really cool metric. You can see if there was a lot of newly launched products, like right here, launch time and trends, and see when a lot of the products were actually launched. That'll kind of give you more insights into like how easy it's gonna be to rank and compete against those guys. In this ratings chart, you can see that this huge bar right here, there are 77 products with 300,000 sales, and the proportion of the sales are 83%. So like we've seen before, this is a very highly rated category and a pretty saturated category right here. You can see the average ratings right here, how many products have over 4.3 to 4.5 star ratings, stuff like that. So you can see some good insights into the ratings, and then you can see average price points and how many products have a price between $10 to $15, $15 to $20, all that kind of stuff. So showed you a quick breakdown on the market research by clicking this little button right here, the market analysis report. Now let's go ahead and click on the view product list. And in here, this is where it's gonna show you like a ASIN specific breakdown on where this is kind of showing with its price, its gross margin and FBA fees. So this upper number shows the amount of ratings that it has, and then what is the percentage of ratings that it typically gets based on the units sold. So if we click on that, we can actually see historical data. So you can see a whole chart going back to 2008, 2009, 2010, and really see what their ratings increase was versus their sales versus the ratings rate. Obviously 8% there was their ratings rate versus how many sales they were actually getting. So some really cool historical data right there. Latest ratings increase, the sales trend right here. You can see the trailing 30 days at a quick glance right here. It looks like they're down 6% here. If we click on that, we can see more historical data. So on an ASIN by ASIN level, you can really drill down to see a lot of the competition. I mean, there's so much data in this. This video would be 30 minutes, an hour long if I really went over everything. So I highly recommend to you, use the promo code EVOLVE68 to save, I think it was $30 a month on this tool, and really play around with your specific product category or a product category that you're wanting to enter, because there's a ton of information in here where you can learn if it's a good product category for you to enter or not, based on the market analysis report, based on the actual top 10 and top 100 products that are already in this space. So there's a lot of competition research that you can do. And then this would also help you decide, do you want to enter this product category and what your margins would be and how many ratings you would need to have in order to somewhat compete with these guys, because obviously the shoppers are going to mostly buy the products with the most ratings. I mean, those are typically going to get the market share of the sales. So this was a very saturated product category, and I probably would not be jumping into this product category anytime soon because it just seems like so established. These products have been selling for so long with so many ratings, and it just seems very saturated. So this one would be a no for me, but Seller Sprite definitely has a lot of data that you can comb through with this market research tool right there. So thank you for watching. Hopefully it was helpful. Again, if you want to get a free product listing audit, go to emaamz.com, book a call with me, we can chat. And then also we have a free Amazon listing checklist, go to amzchecklist.com. And again, to get access to this Seller Sprite tool, go to sellersprite.com and then sign up using the promo code EVOLVE68. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you in the next video.